Hey kids, just playing on my piano in my studio. This is an Alesis QS 8.2. It's got weighted keys. Got a wonderful 88 of them. I got it for under 200 bucks in a pawn shop. Excuse me, under 200 bucks in a pawn shop. Works great. Plus I can MIDI into my recording rig. I can run it direct and use the sounds in here, or I can MIDI my, I have what they call software synths. So I've got like Hammond B3 organs that sound just like B3s. They're amazing. And I own actually a real one, so it sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like fiddling around with keyboards. Not all the time. It's just a distant instrument out of the ones that I normally play. My mom was a piano player, so I kind of got the bug to do that. We have a real piano upstairs. I also have a synthesizer, a PV DPM4. It has amazing sounds. I've had that since brand new. Back in the day, it was a great keyboard. Obviously, electronics, date the keyboard after a while, but still has great sounds. It's behind the drum set under the white blanket with the musical notes. And yeah, so it works great. I've got a bunch of smaller keyboards, little Casio things that I use upstairs when I'm songwriting. This one is really heavy because of the weight of keys and that, so we don't move that around too much. And the synthesizer, I use it on the drums for triggering keyboard phrases, so I can play things in real time and just hit an electronic pad and it'll trigger the keyboard to play. So it's always good to have some type of piano in the studio. I'm not a great piano player, but all I do is create parts for my songs. I don't go out and play, concertos for the public. And basically, I write my piano parts for the songs that I come up with. And this thing does a great job. I'm not crazy about silver. It came in black too. I wish it was black, but I can live with it. And I've got it running through a small, very powerful Yorkville monitor. And that's pretty loud. It's a wedge type. I think peak power is 600, and it comfortably works at 350 watts easy, no problem. Hardly putting a dent in it. It's like set at 1 or 2, because my studio is really loud. Right now it's late in the evening, so we're trying to keep things down to a minimum. I don't usually play the piano too loud. But anyways, yeah, just coming up with some keyboard parts for some songs and revisiting a song called Crash that I wrote for a friend who passed away back in the 80s. And she was a good friend of mine. Her name's Claudia. And I wrote a song after she passed away, because she died in a bad accident where a car hit her and killed her. So kind of went searching in the archives for this song and found that, so I'm going to finish it off. It was finished before, but I'm going to try and add some modern touches to it. I've already come up with different guitar parts and stuff like that, so I don't know if I'll get it finished or not, but I'm going to try. I've got quite a few on the list, but it's definitely a song that's special to me, and where it might not be so much about the person, it might be the way I wrote the lyrics were kind of how the person felt at the time of this sad day, sad accident, when they knew that, maybe in that few minutes that, they weren't going to make it. So kind of an odd, you might call it a morbid twist to it, but it's something that's, people always wonder, how that person was feeling at that last minute. At least I do. Were they suffering or things like that. So the song is kind of based loosely on that. It's not a love song by any means, so even though we were good friends. So haven't forgot her. And I posted some pictures online of her, and some school friends remembered her too. So some didn't even know she had died back in the 80s. So, but anyways, so that's what we're doing, just playing around with some piano stuff. Thanks for watching.